All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're back with us with Lens Depends. Deidre is joining me as we are joining just a great supporter of the arts, jazz, and giving back to the community. So please introduce yourself to our wonderful audience.
Wow. First of all, let me just say thank you to both of you, um, Dee and Andrew. I'm excited to share on the platform. So my name is Shenita Connolly. I am a native of Pensacola, Florida, born and raised. I'm a resident of Atlanta for almost 30 years. And so I am a lover of jazz, as you mentioned. And let me go back. I'm a mother, a grandmother. I am a community advocate. I'm a lover of education. All things education, everything that I do, I'm trying to educate people. And I have a talk show, virtual talk show that I started in 2020 amid COVID to make sure that I educate people about my first book titled Is Your House in Order? And so I want to make sure that people are thinking about those important aspects of their life as they are living their lives. I'm a widow of 9 years, and as a result of my husband passing away from a heart attack, suddenly, unexpectedly, we did not have all of our I's dotted and T's crossed. So hence is why I am moving forward on this journey to make sure people are thinking, they're educated, and they're thinking about that part of their life. So that's a little bit about me.
Well, I tell you what, that's a great starting point, and just being familiar with your work and having been a periodic guest host, your community advocacy, it shows up in so many different ways, shapes, and forms. Now, one of the newest pieces for you to not only advocate, but advocate through the arts is an elegant evening of jazz. Walk us through the inaugural edition last year and bring us up to speed as year two is coming up like real soon.
Yes. So the vision was given to me in actually 2022 as I was approaching 8 years of being a widow. My husband and I, we loved jazz, and we spent many years at jazz festivals in town, out of town. And so I thought it would be a great way to celebrate the journey of Team Connolly in the 8th year. And so the vision came as a result of me honoring him in our journey together and our love for jazz. And I met our headliner from last year, Kim Scott, in 2022 at the Pensacola Gulf Coast Summer Jazz Festival. And when I listened to her, I was like, oh my goodness, if I ever have an opportunity to host a jazz concert, she has to be a part of it. So it was a no-brainer when plans were on the way and I reached out and the invitation was accepted. It was a beautiful, absolutely beautiful concert with Brooke Alford leading the concert that evening on the violin. And we had Dee Lucas on the saxophone. We had none other than my favorite morning personality from WCLK, Morris Baxter, my jazz boo. And, you know, it was just a wonderful way to highlight jazz, the genre of jazz, smooth jazz. And the best part to me, my husband was an educator, I was an educator, and to honor some high school students, I invited the Martha E. Stillwell Jazz Band to perform in the lobby as people arrived, and to showcase what they're doing and what the instructors are really, you know, investing in those children and preparing them for real life. And it was just wonderful to have them there. And then a portion of the proceeds were donated to them. Actually, $1,000 was given to their program last year. And this year, we are looking to have Mount Zion High School Jazz Band to perform. And we will also contribute a portion of the proceeds to that program because we want to encourage the children to keep going. And whatever we can do to help support that program, we want to do that. So I'm really excited. The concert this year will be October the 6th on that Sunday evening at 5. For those who purchase VIP tickets, which are the $90 tickets, will have a pre-concert reception, a private reception with food and drinks. And so we are looking forward to a wonderful second year.
Wow, I tell you what, having seen the vision unfold in year one and the great response from literally everybody, from a nearly sold out audience to the artists to everybody else, like this is definitely an event that you want to circle on the calendar. Deidre, is there something that you'd like to add?
Again, I'm just hearing your story, just so amazing. I'm an educator as well. And so I can relate to just that advocate side, and pouring back into the children and just how amazing you took something, as the passing, of your husband, and you've turned it into something so amazing that, highlight you both and feature things that you both loved and enjoyed. And so how amazing. So I don't necessarily have a question. I just wanted to tell you how amazing. And I can't wait to see the highlights from this year event. It sounds like it's going to be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, here's a question that I've got. So this year, give people the rundown. Who are the artists? Again, the venue, and what are the ways people can get tickets? Are there sponsor opportunities available? And even are there volunteer opportunities available? So go ahead and give us the news.
Yes, so the event will take place at Spivey Hall, which is located on Clayton State University campus, a beautiful, beautiful venue. It will consist of 3 artists. So this year I thought, it'd be nice to have a vocalist. So we have none other than international vocalist Lori Williams, who is an amazing vocalist. She traveled this summer all over in Europe. We also have Trey Daniels, who performed with Anita Baker, and just amazing. Actually, Trey was the entertainment for my first book signing in 2018. And so I'm so honored to have him back again. And then our headliner this year is pianist Gino Rizaria. And Gino is an amazing artist that's trailblazing the charts with smooth jazz as well. He's out of Pensacola, Florida. And so I can't wait. When I hear his music on WCLK, I just smile. And so I'm really excited about that. And, last year I asked the artist to come back on at the end and do a finale. And so that's just kind of like what it's going to be every concert. And so it's going to be explosive. Everybody last year was up on their feet dancing and just having an amazing time. Kim Scott actually sang. She was the vocalist last year. She did an amazing job. It was all that I dreamed about and more. So with that being said, tickets can be purchased at www.spiveyhall.org. In addition to purchasing tickets, there are opportunities to be sponsors or supporters of the event, and you are more than welcome to email me at scottshenita@aol.com. Yes, I'm still with AOL.
Send, reply, forward, as long as it does that essential functions, you're good.
Exactly. And if there's, a group that would like to volunteer, we do have our same group last year from the book club that's volunteering again this year. I'm excited to have them back. Those ladies were amazing. The people got to come in on red carpet, and the photographer was on the carpet taking pictures, and the volunteers were greeting them from the entrance down the stairs and to the ballroom. It was just a wonderful, wonderful event with a lot of energy. And Andrew, you were a major part of last year's inaugural event. So kudos to you for the contributions that you brought to the table.
Well, I tell you what, it is a team effort. And like they say, together, everyone achieves more. And to be able to do an inaugural event at the level that it was done, where people who attended felt like it was the 3rd year or 4th year, it speaks volumes to everybody top to bottom. And I know Spivey Hall is excited. The campus of Clayton State University is excited. Folks that live all over the metro area, from Clayco, Henry, DeKalb, Gwinnett, Fulton. You picked a day where the Falcons are on the road, so there's no excuses. You can watch the highlights later. But again, 5 p.m. on October 6th is when everything starts. Before we wind down and before we go ahead and get a word from our sponsors, date, time, location, and how people can get tickets.
Well, actually, the Falcons have a bye that week.
Oh, even better.
So I could not compete with the Falcons game on the 29th of September. So that was not an option. We had the switch and I was like, let me go to the calendar. So again, Sunday, October 6th at 5 p.m. The doors open at 4. The pre-concert reception for VIP ticket holders begins at 3 p.m. You will enjoy food, music, drinks, socializing with other people in a beautiful environment. So we hope that people will dress up and enjoy an elegant evening of jazz.